What's going on, everybody? I've been gone for a while, and I want to talk about this grass in front of y'all. Look at it, it's beautiful. Today's August the 27th and filming, and it's still nice and green. And I got Bandwidth Benny to help me today. Now here I got triple threat fescue from Southern Seed and SPF 30 hybrid bluegrass. It looks pretty good. It needs to be mowed. I do have some issues. Let's take a look at them. Right here I got some problems. You see this right here? All against the driveway. Ben, what you think that came from?
Somebody driving over it.
You know what? You might be right. Actually, I think it's because of the heat radiating from the driveway. This is a cool season grass. It don't belong here. You know what else it could be? It could be when people get out of their car and they walk right there.
Yes.
What you think? Because look, let's go up here. See, we got some more right here. We got shadows in the way, Ben. Get on this side. Got some more right here. That's right when people get out the car, like you. And then there's some more right here. Hey, he's honking the horn. I got a weed or two in here. Some, I think that's Lespedeza. That's okay though. I got some for.
Okay.
I got Mr. Krabs right there. But I got something for him too. And I got this spot right here. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the bugs got it or if that was some sort of a fungus. Either way, it's not spreading right this minute. What you think this is, Ben? There's a spot right there too.
I don't really know.
You know what I think it's from? What's on the other side of that fence right there?
Sand.
No. What do you swim in?
Water.
Yeah, but what's it in? Come on, dude.
Pool.
The pool. Thank you. Well, every time I backwash it, all that chlorinated water runs right out here, and I think it screwed the grass up right here. Now right here we got the defining line. You see right here, I think this is heat stress off the curb too. Right here's the defining line. All that over there was that midnight bluegrass. And everything out here actually is a triple threat and SPF 30. This was midnight, and what was left of the 5-star last year, it's actually held up decent. But you can tell it's got a lot more issues if you walk down here. See, it's all blowed out and stuff. I don't know what's going on. It's just, it can't take that. I don't think that midnight can take the heat like that other stuff can. But you notice over here in the trees, under the trees where it gets some shade relief, it looks decent. It's a little thin, but it's decent. I want somebody to take a look though. Look at what I got in the middle of all this. You might knows what that is. It's Mr. Bermuda. Look at him, he's all over the place. I'm gonna have to do something about him. You know, on certain Facebook groups, everybody puts up there, anytime somebody has a cool season lawn and they say they got some Bermuda, always hear. And I hear it like this: oh, thanks for, congratulations on your new Bermuda lawn. Like, dude, it's just Bermuda. Is it hard to kill? Yeah. It's like the final boss in a video game. I happen to have a video game expert right here. Ben, in a video game, how do you kill the final boss?
By staying back and making sure to fight him off slowly.
Okay, so what are you trying to say?
Fight him off bit by bit each time you go near him. Or just, yeah.
Well, there you go. Just a little at a time, right? Well, you heard it right there. You got to fight it off a little at a time. There's nothing you're going to be able to buy to kill it in one whack. You can't do it. You've got to be persistent and just keep hitting it and keep hitting it and keep hitting it. And right now is a good time to do it, because Bermuda is, all the plants do is count the days. So when the days start getting shorter, as it gets closer to fall, it starts prepping itself for wintertime. So if you keep harassing it with stuff that messes it up, it'll start storing it in its roots and you'll get a better kill. So there used to be Bermuda all right here and all down the side of that driveway right there. But I was persistent, and I used triclopyr and Roundup, and I just kept hitting it over and over and over until it was dead. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do down there. So the thing to do is to just, you know, maybe a month to 6 weeks before you go to seed, is isolate those parts of your yard that has some bermuda in it. And then every 2 weeks, start out, hit it with a mixture of glyphosate, aka Roundup, and triclopyr, and then water it and fertilize it just like you would with your normal grass, and it's going to rear its head up again. And then you hit it again about every 2 weeks. And then as you start getting closer to seed time, then take the triclopyr out of the equation and just keep harassing it with glyphosate. If you do that, you'll gain a lot of ground, and you might not get it all this year, but if it pops up again next year, you'll get some more of it, and eventually you won't be no more. Persistence is key. I don't know if anybody can tell, I already sprayed it once, but this spot was already hurt, so I really wasn't worried about it. As far as treatments go, the only thing I did is I half-assed sprayed fungicide this year, but I used a different one. I used Armada. It's on the back of my new Armada. And I also used my favorite Cyanor for the bugs. Now what I mean when I say when I half-ass sprayed it is that I missed preventative stuff, and then I hit it with a full rate, and then I hurt my stomach. I pulled a muscle in my stomach and I couldn't pick up nothing, so then it went for a while not being sprayed like it should then, and then I hit it with another curative rate 2 months later. And I'm thinking that brown spot I showed you in the middle that's where that came from, and then when I put that curative rate of Armada on it, it killed the brakes. But I had that Cyanor mixed in with it too, so I guess it could have been some bugs. I did do a preventative app of imidacloprid granular at the beginning of the season, so I doubt it's grubs. But considering I didn't do what I was supposed to do, this stuff is holding up really good. Now, I feel like it was just as hot as it was last year. So is this a superior seed? Maybe so, because I really didn't show it the attention I did last year. And this is the results I get. Well, obviously I need to mow it. So I got old trusty Honda out here. I got the bagger on it. I'm gonna bag because it's not gonna have enough time to get rid of all the clippings before seed time. And I've got it on what I call cheater height, which is 1 click past the highest setting, which ends up only being about 3.5 on this one. Right there. Never mind that shadow right here. Look at there. I actually got some half-ass stripes going on, and that's just off the little flapper on the back of that Honda. One thing I hear on the internet that people say about this hybrid bluegrass is that it doesn't have any colors, liming. Well, I mean, you see it. It's got the light color stripes. You can see it, but looks decent to me. Hasn't had any fertilizer since May. And I'm gonna throw up a picture right somewhere over here, or here, or wherever it ends up on the screen, of what it looked like in June after I had fertilizer on it, and it'll darken up again. I'm not seeing that. If you put a little bit of iron on this thing, it looks decent, it looks nice. And if you live somewhere where it's hot like me and you still want a cool season grass, I think this is the way to go. All right, let's get over here in the shade for a minute. It's hot. I'm sweating. So the only thing left to do now is, like I say, today's August 27th. This is gonna come out here in a couple days from now. But I got about a month to 5 weeks before I get ready to seed in my area. All I'm gonna do now is come through, catch some of these weeds, like the weird stuff. Like I'll probably hit that crabgrass plant right there. I did see another spot of Bermuda over here somewhere. There's a small spot. Wherever it is, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna blast big old holes in it. There's some bahia grass over there too. Bahia is definitely getting the Roundup. I'm just gonna blast holes right where those spots are. I'm gonna kind of zone spray. And I'm gonna continue to persist and continue every week. As it greens back up, I'm gonna smack it again. And then, about October the 1st, I'm gonna come through here. Hopefully all that stuff will be dead. And I'll just seed right into those spots and I'll overseed the rest of this and it'll be a very beautiful lawn before Thanksgiving again. Well, I appreciate anybody who watched it in. I'm sorry I haven't come out with a video until now. Hopefully I can keep this trend going and I can get one out every couple weeks. Definitely plan on doing one when I get ready to do overseeding. I got plenty of stuff to do in the backyard. My zoysia, I got my junk rebuilds and all that stuff. Appreciate you watching. Come back and see me.